Hey guys, it's Jason with Happy Tales RVing here. We thought we'd do a quick video for you on the cockpit area of our 22 F350. So we're going to start out here with our Tpms Monitor by Tire Minder. We do have a video that we will link up top for you. The other thing is this guy here. That is a remote for a GoPro. We use a Hero 9 that's mounted on top of the camper. We've gotten some pretty cool shots out of that. This is our GoPro mount for another Hero 9 that we run either forward or backwards. And then this guy over here is our dual camera dash cam, and I will let Beth talk about that a little bit.
So this is a Vantrue. It's got two really nice features for being a dual camera. One is that you can manually record the footage if you want to, so you can just press the power button and it'll record, or you can actually have it hooked up to like a car charger, and then as soon as you turn on the truck it'll start recording. As soon as you turn the truck off it'll not record anymore. And then the other one is it's got a G-force, so if it senses that you were in a collision it will actually lock that footage in so that it cannot be overwritten, because it's got an overwrite feature. The other nice button that you can push is this right here, so if you see something coming up it'll lock 30 seconds before you push that button in until you push the button again to end it. So it puts those into an event folder. The one drawback to that is that if you don't pull that SD card out and download that footage, and there's 30% or more of that SD card is in events, then it'll slowly start overwriting those. So if you have an event that you need to pull off of there, it's best to do it as soon as you can. The other one that we have is our Garmin 890. This is basically our navigation for when we're on the road. It's got several nice features. One of them, I'll have him zoom in here, is the fifth wheel button. So we've got it set for our fifth wheel right now. It's got, you know, our length and, you know, how long the fifth wheel is versus how long the, you know, it is with the truck. We can put our height in there. So it'll navigate us down the roads that have, you know, it'll avoid the lower clearance bridges, that sort of thing.
I jumped the gun here a little bit. We do have a video that we'll throw in here right after this little conversation of, didn't know about it, but it said that there was a low clearance, but we were okay on our height. And you'll see from this video it was really close. It was 13.8, we're at 13.5, and it was probably not as close as it looked, but boy, it gave us a little pucker power, that's for sure. But I'll go back to Beth now.
So another nice feature here is that you can put it into just car/truck mode, and it's giving you a warning saying, hey, you know, we're going to take all of those restrictions off if you put this into vehicle mode. We do run this in conjunction with the GPS that he'll probably talk about here in a minute in the truck. And there's only been one or two situations where it's wanted us to go a different route, but for the most part they do sync up. We just like to use this because it takes into consideration the height of the fifth wheel. One nice feature that I like is when you're in a route, it'll show you upcoming truck stops, upcoming rest areas, like this one for example where we are. On the route that we're going next, there's a rest area 191 miles from us. There's a truck stop just down the street. It'll show you RV parks, restaurants if you need to eat, and if it's on a long trip it'll actually flag you, hey, do you need to take a break, regroup your thoughts, and then get back on the road again. So it's a nice feature that kind of make sure, hey, you've been on the road for 3 hours, why don't you stretch your legs? So that's pretty much, I mean, you can get in here and, you know, you can see upcoming traffic, the cities ahead. You can basically plan this according to what you want to see along your route.
And it'll put, you can do stops along the way. You can customize your route just like any GPS, but this thing's been really great. We've only had one issue with it kind of made it a longer route, but it was doing its job. It didn't know that there was a new road that totally avoided this area. So far so good. One other thing we have is this guy here. This is, I'm probably going to butcher the name of the company, but I believe it's called Skoshi. It is a wireless mount. It mounts with a Pro Clip. Now this we took out of our 21. It was mounted over here. Obviously the screen was, you know, this wasn't here, so it's much smaller screen. We mount our phones on here like so. We'll switch between my phone and Beth's phone. So the 22 has a 12-inch screen on it. They did change the heating and the controlling here. It's a lot easier to utilize, to use. Just everything about the 22 has been really nice. A lot of the same features are all here that we had on the other one. Was we have the adaptive cruise, you know, the hands-free, the menu buttons here, you know, everything is still here. The automated windows, or excuse me, automated wipers for rain delay. A big difference is the big screen and the change here. We do have a wireless controller here for our phones, or wireless charger, excuse me. We still have the cool trailer that'll steer your wheels. We'll have a video on that. That is really cool. Our trailer brake built in. So everything is basically the same. Now, our old truck was a Platinum. This one is a Lariat. Now, this thing is pretty close to the Platinum we had. We still have leather seats. We have heated, vented seats. We do have the Lariat Ultimate package, I believe is what they call it. We have these guys up here, which is our outfitter switches. That's kind of a cool deal because you can wire auxiliary lights, compressor. Some guys throw an air horn in here. So that's all out underneath the hood, underneath the auxiliary battery. The only thing that we don't have on this that we had on the other truck really is the massaging seats, which they were nice, but they're not a must-have by any means.
For as much as we used them, we really didn't need to make sure that they were in this truck. And
as everybody knows, it's been looking for a truck. This is the year of the microchip debacle. So finding a F350 dually was incredibly hard. We had been looking for what, 4 months?
4 months, yeah.
And we got lucky. We found one in Tennessee, and we kind of drove up there to get it, which was this truck. The only, like I said, it has normal Lariats have a key switch, I guess. This is a push button. Oh, the other thing is this truck does not have a locking differential, electronic differential. It just has the normal 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. If I get in a situation that I need that locking differential, I probably shouldn't have been there anyway with this truck, to be honest. But so yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. And go ahead, and if you have any comments or questions, hit them down that comment button. Give us a like, hit that bell, and we'll see you next week.
And make sure you subscribe.
All righty. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.